Hello everyone, it's Vatican from Weekly Rations. As you may or may not know, I recently moved house, and before I moved I had to put my turntable and records into storage because it was going to be quite a big job. So I'm in and I'm settled and it's going really well, so thanks for asking. I'm really happy. I have a big garden now. I have a big house, or a bigger house, enough room for me and the boys and my wife to fool around. So it's taken about a month to sort of relax and start to unwind. I could do with a nice shoulder massage from Ned Dustman. I'm starting to feel a wee bit more like myself, like the kind of 2013 version of myself before all the stress and the financial concerns and everything. So anyway, the good news about moving house was I got allocated some funds for home improvements in the technology sector. So I recently picked up a pure Jongo S3, and what you can't see because it's hidden away over there is a Synology NAS. So basically I have a new NAS sitting in the corner connected to my home network that has got a couple of terabytes in it, and all my MP3 collection, as well as videos and all of the personal stuff for the family. And to stream the music, then I bought this bad boy, the pure Jongo S3. Now, the pure Jongo range is kind of like the poor man's Sonos. So some of you might be familiar with the high-end sort of Sonos streaming technology that is really nice, and sadly for me isn't really affordable. And I have to say, some of the functionality isn't really there. Some of, I don't think it supports native Bluetooth. Maybe it does now, but some of the functionality wasn't there. This little bad boy seemed to just tick all the boxes. So you connect him to your home Wi-Fi. You don't need any dedicated wireless mesh router that the Sonos uses. Just go straight into your home network as normal. From there, you use an app on your tablet or your phone, which is out of battery and is currently propping up the camera. An app to control the device itself. So simple enough. That's the way a lot of things go. Everybody has a smartphone. So from there, from your phone or your tablet, you can stream local music files. You can stream even YouTube. Like you can put a video on here and the audio will come out here. And for me, most importantly, it would be for streaming from my NAS. So my whole iTunes collection's on there, and I see it on here. Press the button, and away it goes onto there. So it's absolutely lovely. You can also stream on the application DAB radio or digital radio, internet radio, whatever you want to call it. So I will not bore you by looking at me while I'm looking at stuff, but that's what the app looks like there. So it has a nice smart little app that allows you then to access on-demand content as well. So if you are using iPlayer in the UK or whatever, various countries' versions of their TVs on demand, a lot of the content will appear on here. So that's quite cool, podcasts and that kind of stuff, and digital radio. It also supports Bluetooth, which is absolutely brilliant. So if you go into your friend's house for a night, or you're going camping for a night or whatever, it's got a 10-hour battery in it, so rechargeable. So it's absolutely beautiful. You can take it around the house. You don't have to have a permanent place it stays in. You can travel with you wherever you're going, out to the garage and doing some gardening. It's entirely up to you. And then it also supports native Bluetooth streaming as well. So if you're out of range of your home network, then you just stream what's on your phone or whatever else. So you've always got methods of getting music on it. I'll show you the application working now in a wee minute. It is a tiny bit fiddly, I have to say to the guys at Pure. I hope they're going to work on it. What disappoints me is that it doesn't seem to remember things the way you want them to. So for example, if I am streaming from my NAS and I have browsed out to the folder that I want, then that's fine. I don't want to have to tell the Pure to start streaming. I want it just to stream automatically, but it streams to the device natively, and then you have 2 or 3 button presses to get it to fire to the Pure. I want it to always fire to the Pure, and I can choose if it doesn't go to the Pure and go to the device. It's pretty minor, but it's annoying that a couple of times a day I have to keep repeating the same steps to get it to do what I want. And the only other real complaint about the app functionality is it's a tiny bit messy. The home screen is always the buy screen. It's always where it wants you to sign up to a Spotify style streaming service, which is fine. I understand that everybody's trying to make money out of it, but I want either the home screen to be my screen, you know, where I get to browse my devices, or the last screen that I was on, you know, I think that's probably an acceptable enough request. Are you listening? I hope you are. Alright, so that's really about it. That's my intro to this lovely wee device. I got it for £70. I think I mentioned that, I don't know. It's about £100 retail, and I believe it is absolutely worth. It's paid for itself already, and we've been in the house a month, and you know, no turntable set up, and I've been able to take music room to room with me, you know, around the house, and you know, it's great. So I'll show you some of the wee apps going now. I'll wrap it up and hopefully get my turntable unpacked. I have got some new records, but nothing unpacked yet, so see you soon. Cheers, lads. Jongo, as you can see here from the back, give you nice few options for me, so I can configure the Wi-Fi, configure the audio. So for example, if I'm using the line in, I can switch between different modes manually if I want. This is the mains charger, and this is a little Bluetooth dongle, so I don't know why it's not built in, but it's pretty flat, so it doesn't really get in the way too much. Oh sorry, the audio button is for switching between the various speaker modes. So come on, you focus. It has 4 tweeters and a sub in the center, I think. So these are all 4 speakers for your quad, and at the minute I just have it configured in the stereo mode. But for example, if you're going out and having a barbecue or whatever, you can have all 4 tweeters working with the sub in the middle, and it has great sound. Alright, so I've got my Google Nexus tablet here. It's just, to be honest, primarily just a kid tablet. So if I this is going to be hard because the camera's in the way. I go to browse and swipe across to my music, change the library to disk station, which is my NAS, in the folder, and let's see what I have here. So wee Jongo's kicked in. So a couple of front facing buttons, not a lot. What I like to do is I basically use it as a DAB radio here in the UK, so I can just go to, well, these are most listened, so I have it handy here. Radio 6 is probably the most played radio, I guess, in our house, so you can just come straight on to Radio 6, which is pretty nifty. Bit of buffering, and away we go. Alright, so I've put the Wi-Fi router up in the middle of that room up there. Okay. And bring you around here. It's still streaming right the whole way up there. Now, maybe it's just buffering that track, I don't know. But I've put it into the what I call the barbecue mode, which is 4 speakers in the sub. And like, you could definitely have a party and entertain the whole garden, you know. It's I mean, that's the good length of the whole garden, and that wee device is what 10-hour battery is certainly doing enough for me. The feature of the Jongo is, say you're out of your Wi-Fi range, like I was up at the back of the garden, or if you're at a friend's house and you want to bring this along for party music or whatever, you can just use Bluetooth. So the way it goes, connect up to the device. I don't remember if you need to pair it, I don't believe so. Oh yeah, here's a great tune.
Lady that I know just came from Colombia.